to this functional exercise video. Today's workout involves the use of a chair and your body, as well as a couple of weights. If you don't have weights handy, you can certainly use a couple water bottles or some cans from your pantry, or nothing at all. I'd like to introduce the fitness team. My name is Eileen Patel. I'm the fitness manager here at Bentley Village. I'm joined by my amazing fitness coordinators, Tiffany Lorenzo, Mandy Pierce, and Richard Zapata. We're going to start today with a seated warm-up. First thing we do is think about our posture. Feet firmly on the ground, shoulders up, back, and down. Arms resting at your sides. Let's all take a big deep breath in and exhale out. Inhale and exhale. Make sure those shoulders are relaxed at your side. We're going to start with the neck. Turn your head to the right, to the center, and the left. Center. One more time. Right and left. Back to center. Lift your chin just slightly higher than your shoulders. Then drop that chin down to your chest. Lift and lower. And one more time. Lift and back to center. Drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Up and over to the left. One more time. Right. One more time. Left. Take both of those arms and gently reach up as high as you comfortably can. If you feel pain or discomfort, that means you went too far. Make sure you're modifying all of today's exercises to suit your fitness level. And one more time, let's add in a big deep breath. This time in and out. Arms resting at your sides. Some nice big shoulder rolls from the front to the back, all the way around. Very nice. And one more. Drop those hands down. Let's open up our feet just a little bit wider. Hands on the knees, thinking about our posture. That flat neutral spine, and here we go down. This is for the low back. Just gently come down, looking down at the floor, and press yourself up. And again, down, and up, and down, and up. Very nice. Walk those feet in, hands down at your side. Let's start with a little march here. Just bring our heart rates up ever so slightly. Make a gentle fist at your side and add in some little circles. Very nice. And take those arm circles the opposite direction. Very good. Open up those feet, hands down at your side, and another big deep breath in and out. Let's move on now to our seated exercise involving some strength training. For the first three exercises we're doing today, you don't require any weights. They're all just seated movements, no weights. We're going to start here with some leg extensions. Take those hands and rest them to the side. If you want to rest them on chair handles, you can. Right here. We want to have a nice tall posture here. And we're going to start with some leg extensions, straightening out one leg at a time. Try and get those legs as straight as you can. Very good. And we're trying not to rock back in the chair. We do that by tightening our abs. So squeezing those abs, lifting and lowering those legs. Very nice. And stick with just the right leg now for 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold it here for 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Left leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, and hold. 3, 2, 1. Set that foot down, hands down at your side. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down to reset your posture. Hands crossing on either side of the shoulder. We're going to do a seated sit-up. We want to scooch our bodies so we're about 1/3 of the way back in the chair. Flatten out the back, tighten up the abs, and start leaning back. Lean back till you feel just the slightest grace of the shoulders on the chair, and then come on up. We're going to open up these arms nice and big at the top, crossing over the shoulders. Lean back, tighten up those abs, make sure you're breathing, and open those arms wide. Let's do 3 more. Here we go. Coming back, and open wide, back, and open wide. And one more time. Hands on the shoulders. Lean back, And come on up and open wide. Let's hold it here. Open those arms nice and wide. Opening those chest muscles, getting a good expansion. Arms at the side. Let's hold it here. And drop those arms down to the side. Another roll of the shoulders up, back, and down to reset that posture. We're moving on to our stand up, sit down exercise. One of the most important functional exercises you can do. Now, if you need a little help standing up, you can grab onto the chair. It's okay to rock yourself forward, knees over toes. Otherwise, we're going to stand up as tall as we can without using our hands. Ready? Here we go. We're going to stand up, sit down, stand up, and sit down. Let's try sitting down a little slower next time. Are you ready? Here we go. Nice and slow. Try not to plop. And there we go. Keep it going. Very good. We're going to do a few more. We're going to add in some arms. This time as you stand up, try raising those arms nice and high and sitting down. Here we go again. Up and down. Don't forget to breathe. Nice even breaths. Great. Tighten up those abs. Strong core. Great. Let's try 2 more. You're almost there. Here we go. Reach. And one more time. We're going to stay standing here. Reach up nice and tall. Take those hands and push them away to your sides. Down at your sides. Shoulders up, back, and down. Very good.
Okay, so our next exercise is the bicep curl to step back. So what you're going to have is your shoulder width apart. You have your weights or your water bottles or nothing at all right at your side. All right, so I have basically a hammer curl is what I'm going to start off, and then I twist my wrist as a bicep curl. Okay, but then I'm going to step back by alternating my legs. So bicep curl and I step back. As I step back, my toe comes back and I squeeze my glutes. I have a nice straight spine, good posture, and you want to make sure to squeeze those glutes. Notice my wrist. I twist and then I come back as if I'm holding a hammer. All right, so if you look at Tiffany, she is modifying holding onto the chair. She's alternating, stepping back, and has weights. We're gonna do about 10 to 12 reps, all right? So you halfway through, Tiffany is gonna go ahead and switch, all right? And then we have Rich, who is doing just body weight, and then Eileen is doing a progression. She is doing a reverse lunge, alternating step back lunge, and has the dumbbells with the bicep curl. All right, we'll do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so our next exercise is the wood chopper. So what you're going to want to do is just get 1 dumbbell, 1 water bottle, or just your body weight. All right, we'll put it right here, chest level to start. You're going to have your feet shoulder width apart, and I'm going to start with my hip. This is a core exercise. We're going to engage our core with a tight twist, a slight twist. So start from your hip, and we're going to go across the body as if we are chopping wood. Bring it back. All right, a slight twist. Engage that core. You don't want anything loose. You want nice and tight. All right, and we can do about 6 each side. All right, you want to make sure to do the same amount each side. So 5, 4, 3, slow and controlled. This is not a race. 2, and 1. Let's take it to the other side. And notice Eileen, we have 6. Eileen is sitting, so this is a modification. We can do all these exercises, different modifications. 2 and last 1. Okay, so our next exercise is the squat to heel raise. So what you're going to do is have your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to push back your tailbone and your butt. Make sure the chest is tall and your shoulders are back and down. And then as I come up, I squeeze my glutes and then I go up on my toes. All right, so shoulder width apart, chest nice and high, go on the heel. Now, as you see, Tiffany is doing a modification. She is holding on to the back of the chair. Okay, and then we have Rich. If you want more of a challenge, no assistance, he's doing a squat to a heel raise. And then Eileen has the weights as well. And you do not need any weights. You can just grab these water bottles or no weights at all. All right, and it's very important to know that the form is extremely important. Make sure that your chest is not going forward. So if you need to do a mini squat, for example, if you watch me, I just do a baby squat, and then I go up on my heels. All right, it is just very important to prevent any injury with the form.
This exercise now we're going to do is single leg balance, very important. We'll be doing 30 seconds on each side, okay? Starting now. So other ways that you can do this exercise would be supported on a chair like how Tiffany is. Other variations can be a kickstand like how you see Eileen, she has one leg back, while the majority of her body weight is on the front side of her legs while she's lifting up the hands, making it more dynamic. And you have Mandy doing the same movement as myself as well. So make sure that you have a little bend in your knee, hip, and you're breathing in and out. Okay, now let's switch. Same thing, right? So if that was a little bit easier, you can always change the variation. You can progress it a little bit more. Make sure that you're even between your feet. Not too much on the heels, not too much on the toes, just even. And again, this is a good way to assess your balance as well. You know, a good starting point and then to progress. And okay, awesome. Okay, awesome. Now, next movement we're gonna do is the overhead shoulder press. Very good upper body movement to strengthen the shoulders and the shoulder blades. Next, we'll be going into this position here. Slowly gonna come up, feeling those shoulder blades doing the movement, right? Now the variations we're gonna go through are as follows. So we have Eileen right here, limiting seated and also limiting her range of motion, what she can do comfortably at the moment. We have Mandy here, standing, which is obviously a progression, and she's working on the movement of her shoulder and how it rotates. And we have Tiffany, supported, but working on each individual arm at a time to refine that shoulder movement, okay? Make sure that you're doing it pain-free, around 10 to 12 repetitions at a time, okay? To progress this, you increase the weight and have fun at it. All right, for this portion, we're gonna go through dynamic leg swings, so it's a little bit more of a harder variation to test our balance. Simply, we'll be showing you variations. We'll be performing 10 to 12, and we'll be doing both sides, obviously. So I'm gonna demonstrate from a front view first. Simply, right, you wanna put one leg in front a little bit, the other leg is staggered behind you, and you're gonna kick. It's very slow, nice and controlled. Make sure that you're feeling your glutes and your quadricep, okay? As you see, everyone else is performing a different variation, right? So you have Eileen here performing the heel to toe variation, correct, right? So for those who may have a hard time, we can switch sides now. You have Mandy here performing the modified leg swing. So essentially, right, toe, kick, toe, and kick, right, for those. And then you have Tiffany here supported, but doing the continuous leg swing, okay? So these are the variations we have for you, so keep practicing, keep getting better, and this is the formula to progress this movement.
All right, everyone, now we're going to do frontal raises with those arms. You're gonna do that first, frontal raise, and then you're gonna do a lateral raise while you do a leg raise to the side, okay? Frontal raise again, and then lateral raise as you do the other leg now. So you're alternating those legs to the side as you laterally raise those arms, okay? So now there's Eileen doing the modified version where she's seated and moving those legs out to the side and alternating those arms, okay? And there's Mandy doing the progressed version where she raises that leg out up high without toe tapping like how I'm doing, okay? And now there's Richard, who's doing another modified version that's standing, but alternating those arms and legs, okay? This workout is great for working out the whole body. From home, you can use water bottles, no weights, or a pair of dumbbells. And you wanna do up to about 12 of these. All right, this next exercise is called the ab twist, all right? We'll show some modifications. I'm showing a progressed version where my arms are straight out, holding a dumbbell forward, okay? You're just gonna twist that upper body side to side, okay? Up to about 45 degrees, all right? You stop to where you can. If you ever feel any pain in your back while doing this move, stop, okay? If not, just keep going with the exercise, side to side. You can do about 12 of these. There's Eileen doing a seated version that you can do. And there's Mandy doing a twist standing without a weight, just her arms extended forward. And there's Richard holding a water bottle. If you had no weights, that'll be a good weight to use, and his arms are slightly bent. All right, this next workout is called the Mambo. This is one of my favorites because it's like a little dance move that you can do from home. Okay, so we'll start off with the right leg first, forward and back. You could do about 5 repetitions of those. Okay, the left foot is stepping in place, and you can go to any tempo you like. You can go fast or slow, whatever is best for you, okay? We're showing some modifications here. There's Eileen that's doing a seated version with dumbbells on her lap, okay? Let's now switch, guys. Let's switch feet forward and back. Good. And there's Mandy doing a standing version where she's not picking up that right foot, all right? That it's standing in place. All right, there's Rich holding on, okay, just for stability.
We're going to finish our workout today with a nice seated stretch. So have a seat in your chair, drop your hands down to your side, and roll those shoulders up, back, and down to reset your posture. First thing for the neck, we're going to drop our ear to the left shoulder, and then raise that chin just ever so slightly. Hold it here. Breathe. Drop the chin, come back to neutral. Let's do the other side. Ear to the shoulder. Slight lift of the chin, looking away. Hold it here. Nice deep breaths as you stretch. Drop the chin and back to the side. Some nice big shoulder rolls around. These are your biggest shoulder rolls of the day. All the way around, coming front to back. Oh, that feels good. And one more, shoulders up, back and down. We're gonna go into a nice little side bend here. Do what feels right for you. Taking that left arm first, bringing it up and over. Making kind of a C shape to your body here, to your torso. And then drop that hand down. Let's take it on the right hand side, up and over. And drop it down. One more time, left. And set it down, and right. And set it down. Always maintaining that great posture. Open up those feet just ever so slightly. Hands on your knees with a flat back. We're going down. Here we go, all the way down. Feel that nice little back stretch. And as you come up, release that right arm and start with a wave out to the side. Gentle rotation, and then bring that hand slowly back down to the knee. We're coming down again. Here we go. Down. And turn. Very nice. We're going to come down and we're going to hold it just a little bit longer this time. Hold that stretch. Breathe. Come up nice and slow. And a big right hand wave out to the side. Hold that here. Hold it here. And then bring it back. And down we go. Hold it. Breathe. Come up nice and slow and releasing with the left hand. Bring it out for the wave, hold it here. And set it down. We're gonna do a nice little stretch for the hips. We're gonna walk those feet back together. You can, with the right foot, you're gonna cross it over. Let that hip relax, open it up here. We can stay here, or we can go here, crossing up nice and tall, whatever feels right for you. If you're here with me, you're gonna have that supporting leg perfectly vertical. And I want you to pretend you've got 2 heavy books just resting right here. Mandy and Tiffany are showing the modified version just with the foot crossed, and Richard and I are doing the full stretch. Heavy books here, make sure you're seated up nice and tall in the chair. Take a big deep breath in. And as you exhale, apply just gentle pressure down. Hold it, breathe. Staying tall in the chair with that perfect posture. releasing the pressure on the legs. And here, let's do the other side. You're either here or here, whatever feels right for you. Make sure you've got a vertical supporting leg, sitting up tall, heavy books. Take a big deep breath in and exhale, gentle pressure down. Nice breathing. One more big deep breath in. And exhale, release, uncross those legs, hamstrings. We're gonna stretch out that right leg. Now we wanna be forward in the chair so we can get that leg as straight as you can. Push your heel forward towards me. Sit up nice and tall in the chair with your right hand starting right here on your legs. Start walking down, fingers walking down. And you're gonna walk down till you feel that nice stretch all along the backs of the legs. Hold it here, take some big deep breaths in, never forcing the stretch, just allowing your body to take the time it needs to ease into that stretch. Now if you feel the muscles slightly relaxing, you can try and take a 2 or 3 little walks further, holding it, breathing, and then start walking that finger all the way back up. Great, make sure you're all the way back up before you bring that foot in. We'll do the opposite side. Stretch out that left leg, check the posture, and start walking down. Come to that first stopping point, hold it, breathe. And if at any point you feel a slight relaxation of those muscles behind the legs, you can go just a couple walks deeper. Hold it here, breathe. And then start walking those hands back up, all the way up before you bring that foot in. And we're gonna finish with those hands down at the side. Let's all take a big deep breath in together. Exhale out. This time, inhale with those arms. Big circle sweep up. Exhale forward. Big roll of those shoulders up, back, and down. Let's do it again. Big circle up. Inhale, stretch and reach and grow. Arms forward and down. Big roll of those shoulders. Last time. Inhale up. Let's hold it. And then exhale all the way down. Roll those shoulders up, back, and down. I want to thank you for joining us today. We really enjoyed spending these last few minutes with you, and we hope to see you soon in the fitness center. Thanks, and have a great day.